All right, what's going on, guys? So I put out a short video the other day about different dog training collar options, and a lot of you guys enjoyed it. You asked me show a few more products that I use, so this is just some of the things I use. Several of you in that video asked me about martingale collars, why I didn't have any martingales on the table. I don't use martingale collars, nothing wrong with them. I've just never really used them. I do get dogs that come to me with them all the time. I prefer this collar over the martingale. These are made by Silverman. I think he's got a patent on these if I'm not mistaken, but it's kind of like a hybrid between a choke chain and a martingale. And these are very, very nice training collars, slip over the dog's neck very easily, and allows you to actually implement some leash corrections with the softness of the martingale and the action of the choke chain. So I like these very much, and I use these just about every day. The different e-collar setups I use. You guys know I use e-collar technology e-collars, and I also use Martin System e-collars. So here is a mini educator set up with the wing contact points, okay? Because if you have a dog with any kind of long hair, this is all I use as far as contact points go anymore. They're softer on the dog and make much better contact. And I replaced the regular strap with a nice bungee strap here from Tabar. Sells these canine behavior solutions. And so again, these are really nice because it slips right over the dog's head. You just pull these two strings together, it locks in, and you get to set the e-collar a little lower on the dog's neck without keeping it so high and tight and choking the dog. So I like this setup very much. I use this a lot. This is what I'm using with Dante quite often right now. Then you have the Chameleons, right? This is a Chameleon extender. For those that can't afford, like the Rolls Royce of e-collars, this is a Martin System Chameleon 3. This is a really, really nice setup. You can see it sits very flat on the dog's neck. There's no big bulky box. I have it set up with the feather contacts on each side. Very easy to make contact, and there's a light here that tells you if you're making contact to the dog's skin or not. So this is a really, really nice piece of equipment, but it's expensive. So a good go-between is the Martin System Chameleon extender. And what that is, I've done videos on all these things before. You can go back and look. Here's the collar it comes with, right? You have the option of adding the feathers or contact points on both sides, 2, 3, 4, whatever you want. But then you attach your e-collar of choice. So I have my mini educator attached to the Chameleon. And again, got a nice bungee, slides over the dog's neck, makes super, super contact on the dog. So if you can't afford that, this is a great go-between with the mini educator and Martin Systems Chameleon. All right, so there you go. Those are a few of the things I use. One of the collars I was going to include in here is the dominant dog collar, but I couldn't find one right now in my house. And I think the mistake people make with the dominant dog collar is it's really not a good training collar, guys. It's very easy to hurt the dog. It shouldn't be used to implement corrections or sharp jerks because it definitely can do damage. It's a very thin collar that fits high up on the dog's neck. The sole purpose that I use that dominant dog collar for, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, you can go to my YouTube channel and there's a whole video just on the dominant dog collar. It's a wonderful tool when you have a threatening dog that will bite a person or another dog simply for the sole purpose. It's easy to control the dog and choke the dog off of a bite when the dog latches on very easily, very quickly, even the biggest, strongest dogs, without causing harm to the dog. That is the purpose for the dominant dog collar for me, not as a training collar. But here's some of the setups. All of these things I like very much.